This seems
Okay.
wildly unreasonable.
Let us head into the Shadowkeep now. Sorry, I was sitting at the bonfire.
Who hated that specific clown that much that they needed to scatter him?
Ball. Was there anything left to do here? I don't think there was. I think we just had to do this.
I think we got everything. Yeah, because we went down underneath, and if you went straight down the ladder, down in the lower area, you might have missed a somber stone that was around the corner.
Oh,
I'm sure we probably don't care that much about somber. You know,
yeah.
You need one, someone else can drop it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
That's a Fire Knight. If the Fire Knights drop anything, we should keep a stockpile of their stuff because their stuff is pretty good, and their sword really specifically is really excellent.
Big platform.
Wait for Andrew to get back.
He's got a case of the deads.
Yeah.
I really should have spec'd up. I should have, at the next bonfire, someone remind me to redo my spells. They nerfed the spell I wanted to use. I'm really sad about that.
No.
I wanted Miriam's Vanishing because it's a really solid dodge, but they nerfed it.
They apparently buffed the minor Erdtree or whatever.
Yes,
it's
they did. They buffed a lot of the incantations.
That's the one I was thinking. Chat's got it. The one I'm thinking was the Queen from Snow White.
Snow White.
That's the one that he looks like.
Yeah, I can't think of that character.
In my head, Maleficent was in Snow White, so...
I just remember
that's
she goes,
Sleeping
like,
Beauty.
Full witch mode to do the apple, but that's like not her normal look.
Yeah.
She doesn't really... she has a name, but it's not like a...
Evil Witch Queen.
Just picture the NPC we were just looking at, and that's what she looks like.
She's named, but she's not a named character, if that makes sense. Like, no one really says her name explicitly.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Runark. It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
These people. These dumb people.
All right.
The name Runark has been fucking with me the entire game, because every time I pick one up, it sounds familiar to me. And I can't tell why. I don't mean because of the base game. I mean, like, it sounds like someone's name from something.
Runark. Runark is a name from something. It sounds like Runar from Final Fantasy XIV. What's her name? The what's her name? The hot girl, the cat girl, the goth cat girl. What's her name?
Y'shtola?
Yeah, thank you.
Y'shtola has kind of a relationship with him, but not really.
Well, she has a relationship with him in that he's a Y'shtola simp. That's what he is.
She has to cut him off, and it's sad.
She sells him her bathwater, and that's how she makes a living.
She cast Aqua?
Yes, exactly.
Runar is the most tragically straight furry character I've ever seen.
Yeah.
For that poor boy.
What?
Oh, fuck. So, note that this place, this is called the Specimen Storehouse. We are underground or underneath the Specimen Storehouse, and there are Jar Saints here, which is fucking weird. And if you look over here and look down, this is a medical ward that has been set up for Jar Saints to extract the saints from the jars and maybe help them. So this is something weird on behalf of Mesmer. We're learning a little bit about Mesmer's goals and like why he's on his crusade and what he's trying to do and how he's trying to save the shaman that were put into the jars, which is kind of freaky, kind of weird.
He's not doing great.
He's not doing great.
That's nice of him.
And it is nice of him because he is trying to save the people that were, genocided. But he is also committing a genocide to do that. So, like,
There's an illusory wall here, I think.
So what you're saying is there are two genocides to every war?
There we go.
There's two sides to every genocide, yeah. We should hear them out, is what Kaja said.
I also can't I can't unsee how much of this specific part of the building looks like the round table hold.
It does look like the round table hold. You are correct.
Which is made even weirder by the fact that they literally already had a second round table hold in the base game.
Yeah, the round table hold that we see in the base game that we get to.
They already pulled the Dark Souls 3.
That is a very different. It's a very interesting. There's a lot of interesting things to take from that moment. Fuck, I died.
Ruh-roh.
Bloodcaster got ya.
Yeah.
inner meat.
I got meated.
Ew, what did you put on the ground, you weirdo? Stop.
It's hot dog water. Get out of the hot dog water.
Ah. No. The glizzy burns.
Glizzy Burns sounds like a Simpsons character name.
Glizzy
Like, or like a character from Doug, like Patty Mayo or whatever, and Glizzy Burns.
Patty mayonnaise.
You know what I mean?
Totally. Yes.
Glizzy burns. Oh.
I feel like you're gonna get that soon. Like
What?
Glizzy
Is that a
Burns is
threat?
the rich. Like I feel like that sounds like a Simpsons thing. Like yeah, it's like Mr. Burns' like
gonna make us-
granddaughter or something.
Rich
and she's
niece.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, she's like a rich TikTok niece or something. That sounds exactly.
If I ever get my visual novel going, this is gonna be a side character named Glizzy Burns.
Yeah.
Don't cheer for that. Don't do that.
You don't understand this about me. I'm an enabler.
The problem.
Just
It's
do ruin our
important
Glizzy.
to make it's important to make important choices about your upcoming thing based on Let's Play jokes.
Let's play jokes. Out of context, let's play jokes
Yeah.
that maybe 0.04%
Yeah.
of the audience it understands. Yeah.
It famously worked out great for Ruby and Flint Cole.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What,
So,
what is Flint Cole?
Over here, this is actually important. I'm going to guess that you guys picked it up, but there is an Iris of Grace down here in this area. This is a limited item. It's a quest item for this DLC. It says, an iris blessed with an incantation of the Erd Tree. It is the opposite of an iris of occultation. Placed on the eye of another to grant him the light of grace as a fleeting blessing. In the realm of shadow, this artifice was employed by the priests of the Erd Tree to quell the fears of their flock to magnificent effect. So now we know there are two different types of eye graces here. There's the iris of occultation, which removes light from someone's eyes, and then the irises of grace, which gives light to someone's eyes.
Yes, and we will have a choice to make.
We'll have a choice to make.
Oh,
Or a choice
that's
to
what you're
not
supposed to
realize is a
do.
choice.
Oh.
Or you show up with one of the two options and you just click the option that's on the screen.
That you have.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. I know
who's supposed
I know
to
you
get
watched the
this.
Ruby video by H Bomber Guide, Andrew. It's like Flint Cole is the character that he called Weapon Trumpet.
Oh, that guy. Oh, okay. I know Weapon Trumpet. I didn't know who Flint Cole
His
was.
name's Flint Cole because
This
of
door.
a-
Look at
a
this.
joke
Look at
from
this
their
fucking
Minecraft
door.
I love this
what the
joke.
fuck?
Like 8 years
This
earlier.
is so good.
I love
What a
this
You're
joke.
gonna
great
see
This
here.
fucking fake out. They give you a
I
giant
love that.
door, and you
Love
I
open a
ran
smaller,
directly into it.
dumber door.
So we shouldn't actually continue going this way. We can go to the bonfire at the end, but we don't want to move any further than that.
Sure.
Why? What happens?
Just because our progress is hard locked until we beat Mesmer anyway, so we may as well just continue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Agreed. I did do this all before Mesmer, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I did all this before Mesmer. What did I
Yeah.
miss?
Yeah.
You didn't miss
Yeah.
anything. There's just nothing we can do until we
At the
beat
end.
Mesmer, so may as well just
Okay.
beat Mesmer.
More specifically, you can do everything here. You just can't click on the thing at the end.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hmm.
You can fight the most upsetting enemy ever.
I'm sure I did. I cleaned this entire area out.
I'm very excited for the Mesmer fight. I'm really stoked for it actually. Because it was like it was probably, I don't know, like I low key when I finished the Mesmer fight, I was like, this fight was fine. It was like nothing special, but I actually kind of enjoyed it. And like in retrospect, it's been really fun to do in co-op a lot. So
Oh my god.
Salsa's hood, rain of fire.
I enjoyed the Mesmer fight, but it's not one that I worked on perfecting. I tried parrying him for a little bit, and I got okay with parrying like a specific attack.
Yep.
There's this thrust attack that he does that like I feel like I know the timing perfectly, and I can never fucking land the parry on it. I'm just, is that thrust attack unparryable? Like I don't know like what's going
I
on
think
there.
his thrust is parryable if it's the one I think it is.
It should be. It's just, I think it just has really weird positioning where like most of the time where like if you're trying to set up a parry, it kind of almost goes around the side of you a lot. So like,
Yeah.
I feel like you have to like back up and to the right to be able to parry it. Maybe like I think it's a weird positioning thing.
Kettle chips.
But even then, I was using golden parry, which should have a decent
Yeah.
parry box and everything, but
All right.
Oh,
Activate
I
this
was sent back
grace,
down.
but we will. I'm gonna teleport back to storehouse first floor. Yeah, people in my chat are like spells toast spells. I fixed my spells. I put the glintstone nails spells on them,
Spells?
so it's good.
Spells?
Spells. My spells are good. So
Smells?
we're gonna go through the storehouse. But right away there is some stuff we can do, which is go up here, and then hop on over here.
Are we gonna go in the soft lock corner?
No, I don't.
oh, what? Don't do that.
And I believe we can just climb up onto this creature's back, and we can grab the shadow tree
Yeah.
fragment or revered spirit ash or whatever is right here.
I lost track of everyone. Let's see.
Up.
We're storehouse first
We
floor.
went up.
and then we're up
Oh,
on.
you guys went back inside. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to follow an icon somewhere else, I guess.
Whoa, that spell seems
I
powerful.
was looking up images to put in Discord.
We're up here, Keith. Jump on top of the big
Oh.
monster.
Holy fuck, this spell is powerful. I don't know if. Holy shit, that does a lot of damage.
Keith, what are you doing?
I'm right next to Toaster.
Come back. Come onto the monster. That is what we're
Yeah,
doing.
did you-
Toaster's just testing out spells.
Yeah, I'm just testing out spells. We need to go over here, and you need to grab the spirit ash from on top of the specimen in the storehouse. So this is interesting. So if you look around, there's a bunch of specimens in here. This is the specimen storehouse. It's a place where Messmer's Black Keep were studying omen. They were studying the horn scent and like what causes horn growth. We don't really know much else about it, but if you look up, you can see even like a giant corpse and like this weird goat-like thing that looks kind of like Torrent, and another goat-like thing that looks kind of like Torrent, and then a big bull. Just really weird. Well,
there's also if we go back to the beginning and hang to the right immediately, there's a secret room here on the first floor.
yes, there is.
There's also a place that can kill you.
Lots
There's a
of
corner
places
where
can kill you.
There's a corner where if you hop into it, you'll fall forever and die, and there's no warning.
Yeah.
And
This is a fun, cramped little nook. To
that
jump
happened to me while I
Yeah.
was trying to get my souls back. So I just got surprise murdered by geometry and lost all my souls.
So you lost the geometry bar.
You can move this.
through. Oh yeah, and there's a Bolt Drake Talisman +3 in
Another
here. So that's the
casualty
best
in the
lightning
geometry
defense
war.
talisman.
Yep, very useful.
Let's see, I wonder if they ever fixed it.
Get that. And hold on. Sorry, I want to make sure. I think someone is supposed to be in here, but I don't think they've spawned yet.
Do we have to go a little further in?
I think maybe we have to go a little further in. We gotta talk to someone else anyway, so it's fine. Be very careful. There are patrolling fire knights as well. Oh, maybe he's in here. He's in here. Okay, look at this. Over here, we got our buddy Onspach. He's waiting for us. He's just being a dude.
Oh.
We can talk to him.
What are you
So-
doing in here?
Righteous Tarnished. It's been some time. After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was
have
one
Keith?
thought I could not
I'm looking for
dislodge
Keith.
from my mind.
So,
So,
are you back like near the
Here I
beginning,
am.
Keith, like ground level at the start?
Quite
I can
unable
lead you.
to-
Yeah, because I was
I'm
checking to
behind
see
you.
if the
Oh, yeah.
infinite fall still happens.
Yeah, turn around, go back where you were coming from, and go up the stairs.
after Lord Mohg's slaying,
Yeah,
at his
just
dynastic
follow me
palace,
if you see me.
it appears his
Oh, yeah, you're
body
going good. No,
has
just go
been
straight now.
absconded with.
We're just going
and
straight to the
taken
back on this,
straight
like,
to
on
Kind
floor
Miquelon.
1.5, whatever you want to
Surely
call
you
this.
recall that I once served Lord
There's
Mohg
Ansbach.
as a pureblood knight, after failing him in every regard, and losing sight of my vows. I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Mohg's remains? The implications are rather unnerving. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Mohg's remains? The implications are rather
Yeah, he has no dialogue.
Okay, so what he says, if it's not playing for all of you, is righteous tarnish. It has been some time. After unburdening my soul to you, I had hoped to make a fresh start. But there was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind, so here I am quite unable to move on. After Lord Mohg's slaying at his dynastic palace, it appears his body has been absconded with and taken straight to kind Mikola. Surely you recall that I once served Mohg as a pureblood knight. After failing him in every regard and losing sight of my vows, I do anything to make amends in whatever meager way I can. What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Mohg's remains? The implications are rather unnerving. So that's all he has to say right now to us, but that kicks off a little quest chain that happens here. So let us continue through the Shadow Keep. I need to move my phone that I looked up the dialogue on, just to recap everyone, from my sound mixer, because it makes that weird phone noise when you put it near a speaker. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that takes me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a non-stop problem for us like a decade ago, and then it just went away.
Like magic.
Yeah, that was in so many of our videos back in the day.
Yeah.
I posted a comparison of the character designs.
Wait.
Oh God, where's everyone?
We are on floor 2 now.
Yeah, I went up the stairs. I think Glintstone Nail is good, guys. I think it might actually be really good. There's a Fire Knight right over here, so be careful. Well, they're going to notice us immediately.
Holy shit.
Beast Horde. And smithing stones, nice. Let us not go up the stairs first.
Okay, so yeah, let's go around on this.
Yeah,
Okay.
chat.
That's what I wanted
Here's
to
the
do.
comparison of the characters. Oh fuck, the different sizes. Is that one?
You can heal Ansbach. Interesting.
Of what?
I think my chat is saying you can heal damage done to him. Like Ka is able to influence his health with heal from afar.
He has syphilis.
Oh no. Oh no. He really needs to get that checked out. All right, we can go upstairs now, I think. I think we have everything.
That is the single downside of Blythe.
The
What?
syphilis?
Probably.
Probably? What do you mean probably?
You don't want to sleep with any old-timey characters. They probably all have syphilis.
Sure.
I mean, Blythe has
Yes.
mange. I'm more worried about that and like scabies than I am anything else.
Let's just give him a bath.
Give him a bath.
He seems so upset. Just like, come on, man.
I went to a wolf sanctuary once, and they do have a smell to them. Did not smell like dog.
What? Why would they smell?
It was a cool place.
Because they're like dogs.
Yeah, that was where my head went, but no.
Not. I mean, they're wild animals. The dogs that you've interacted with are cared for on average.
The
like-
sanctuary trained the wolves they used in Game of Thrones. It was neat.
Cool.
Whoa, that's scary.
Blessed bone
They have
shard.
since been shut down for going full Joe Exotic.
Oh no.
Maybe they should have bathed their wolves more.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's
Whoa,
a
what the
thing
fuck?
over
Wait, what
here.
happened?
Go around to the right side. I want to point something out. Oh wait, or let's help
Yeah.
Keith with this guy.
Oh, okay. Bye bye. Thank you.
I think you
Even
can see
chat's
it.
like everyone's running by Keith fighting for his life.
I think you can see it from a distance here, or maybe not.
What are you talking about?
What do you?
It's no, it's very well masked. I think. Yeah. You'd have to be able to get on a rail to see it from this vantage point. You'd have to jump from the railing a little bit because you can see a little item in the beard of the giant statue that we're about to walk
Oh
up.
yeah, you can
Or, like,
you
in the
can
hair?
yeah, you can see it from the ground floor if you look up. There's a item in the hair of the giant over there.
Yeah, I know a lot of
You
people.
can see it on the giant too.
You can see, yeah, you'll be able to see it like from another angle up close, but it's something a lot of
Yeah.
people miss and don't realize is there.
It's very
So-
apparent when you get up there, but then you're like, how the fuck
Oh
do you
fuck,
get
I
it?
didn't mean
It's
to do
un-
that.
It's under
Oh, I
him.
survived though. It's fine.
Oh yeah, there is this platform back here with what is this over here? Is a dueling shield.
Yes.
I love the idea of them so much. I
They're
just wish you could dual wield them.
they're so weird.
Let's see. This level somewhere, I don't know where it is. We'll see. This level had the most infuriating platforming section ever, where it clearly was just a bunch of stuff set up to look like a series of things you could platform on to get somewhere, and there's just nothing there.
Oh yeah, I remember what
It's
you're
just-
talking about. It has like the bookcase that you climb over and get to a ladder, but there's just an invisible wall.
Yeah, there's like a very long sequence of very platformable like bookcases
Tablets.
and tombstones and things, and then just all dead ends. And you're like, what?
I think that is this room up here.
There's like several
Yep,
more
this is
spots
it.
like this that have rewards in them. Why isn't this one? Ah!
This is the exact room.
Yep, 'cause I lost against this guy. That was a problem. Yeah, this is so obviously a platforming section. Like, they give you this area to jump on. You can jump over here. Ah, fuck. It's harder when there's people.
Oh.
Like,
just
there's
I
a,
didn't even think about
there's a
that.
staircase of rocks that goes all the way up to the next, like, floor.
Yeah.
And it's like, why is there nothing here?
It's because it's a shortcut. Like it does go to a specific place.
Well, there's an invisible wall in the way keeping you from getting on top of that bookcase.
Oh, from on top of the bookcase. Yes. Sorry, I thought you meant the ladder went nowhere, and I was like, no, the ladder goes to a very
Yeah, no.
specific location.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you can climb.
access it from
Yes,
here,
yeah.
even though it
Yeah,
looks like you should.
I'm saying you can climb all the way up that wall, and then
Yeah,
it takes
yeah.
you level with that thing, and they put an invisible wall there to stop you from going there. And I'm like, why didn't you get rid
I
of the
see what
thing
you're
that
saying
platforms
now.
up to it? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
All right, so we do want to go over here. We want to pick
Show
up
feet.
this storehouse cross message, shadow tree fragment, and is there anything over here? I can't remember. We'll figure that out after. Let's open this grace. And then the cross should say, I abandon here my arm dextral. So his right arm. Storehouse cross message. A message left by Sir Ansbach, addressed to kindred spirits who also pursue Mikola's trail. It would seem that the people of the keep have flooded the holy quarter that leads onward to the shadow tree, barring access. However, there is no route that leads there from this storehouse. Perhaps there is another way to reach the holy quarter from somewhere else in this keep. Illusory.
Were you going for the beard?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Just jump. Wanted to jump.
What?
Might as well jump.
All right. Stormhawk feather.
Think so. Let's see. How much? 1, 2. Just 2. Okay.
Ooh, I have enough blessing.
The weird split of tables that do or don't break when you jump near them.
All right. Let's skedaddle. Let's move. Let's scoot. There is a Fire Knight out here. Yes, and they'll start walking down. Oh yeah, they do fucking Wrath of God at you. I forgot about this. Oh,
Oh yeah.
This is a mean little arena for this fight. When I saw they respawn every time that I would start running past, I'm like, I'm not doing this every time.
very good. Very good. Excellent even. Let's see. Is there anything else out here? I can't remember the actual progression path in this little zone, so I
Those
need
evil
to.
bats.
There are big bats, big
Evil
angry
bats.
bats. Wah!
What? Okay.
And we do.
Yeah, I forget that I get a little mixed up on this order's progression. Like, do we want to go down those stairs first, or do we want to go in this corridor on the end first? Like,
I don't remember.
I don't have
feel
this
like
level super
down
well memorized yet. Down first. Okay, so let's go back to that staircase then.
Oh, these guys got some mushrooms. Okay.
So yeah, let's go down the stairs and then.
So here's something very funny. I'll if Toaster, if you'll follow me to this corner, I think
Yeah.
you'd appreciate it. It's just very funny. So the stairs that we just went up are right there. So you can jump down to here from there if you want, but it's just kind of like dangerous, and the enemies are like here waiting for you, and it's just one of those things that's very like a very funny small like side circle because it's very easy just to run across up top and come down the other side of the stairs. But
Yeah.
it gave you the option to jump down early, and I'm just like, I don't know. It doesn't to me convey like an obvious benefit, like oh you're getting behind the enemies by doing this. Like
It's bait,
felt like
kind
they
of.
yeah, it's kind of bait. Like to me, it feels like something they could have rewarded a little bit better.
Yeah.
Finding that little spot you can jump off to the side. But
For
yeah,
sure. Did you I wanted to point this out. So these are the secret right scroll. This is a secret right scroll. This is interesting because it shares a model that's only visible in Marika's bedroom in the main game, which is kind of neat. And then right here it says a scroll made of white tree bark. Few can decipher the scroll, which describes the secret rite of the divine gateway said to be found at the tower enshrouded by shadow. A lord will usher in a god's return, and the lord's soul shall require a vessel. So, this is the thing that Ansbach was looking for. This is something that he wanted from us. So, we should probably go back down to the storeroom after we get to our next bonfire. We should head back downstairs and talk to Ansbach.
Ansbach just needed to go up a floor. What an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. Is he stupid?
This is where all of my quest lines ended.
Wow. All you needed was a piece of paper.
I had it.
Then you just needed to go talk to him.
I didn't know.
You fool.
How did you not know, Keith? Come on. Signs
You
are
didn't
obvious.
know.
I didn't care.
I don't think you can currently repeat what we're talking about.
All I can tell you is that everyone here just needs to read more books.
So I would just
'Cause-
want to point out a level design, environmental design here thing that I really appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the storage along the walls, you'll notice that it's all scrolls.
Yeah.
Right. So it's got like a Library of Alexandria thing going on.
Yep.
The technology of the documents will change on different floors.
That is cool. I didn't even think about that.
Because on higher floors there's fucking stone tablets instead of scrolls, and I'm just like, yo, they've been amassing like information for a long time, like, and there's older documents that are older than
There's tears
scrolls.
to it all.
Love it.
So, I don't know if everyone else can hear,
Ever make sense of this jumble?
but we could be triggering Freya's dialogue, which sounds like it's triggering
Yes.
5 times right now.
Yes.
That dialogue confused the shit out of me because it happens when you're approaching this lady, so I thought it was
they
her
needed to
dialogue.
give it a smaller
wow.
radius.
That was an enemy. I thought that was one of you two, and they slashed me
What?
and killed me. Oops.
Is that a second one?
Yeah, there's a second
Yeah.
one there.
But no, yeah, it happened while I was sneaking up on this lady to backstab her, so I thought it was her dialogue. I
Yep.
didn't know it was
exact
Freya.
same, exact same thing happened to me. I was like, what the hell? Why? You know. And
like
then
a
the voice kept
character-
happening after it was dead. And I was like, okay, yeah. So.
Yeah, that's very confusing.
I, because I am apparently an Ubermensch, just immediately recognized Freya's voice because she's got a pretty voice.
Nah, I hadn't spoken to her for like 30 hours.
Yeah, and the whole time of those 30 hours, I was thinking, man, Freya's got a pretty voice.
Oh, little guy.
I think she speaks
Oh,
the least
hey.
out of any character in this game.
She's got a lot of dialogue. What are you talking about?
Not before now.
Yeah, she tells you like her whole life story.
She just needs to learn the Dewey Decimal System.
She does. This is also true. She is canonically like a himbo. Like, she doesn't understand books.
She
Wait,
looks at one
wait a
tablet
second.
confused for literally infinite time
Yes.
My lord.
and never
will I
tries
ever
anything
make
else.
Sense of this jumble?
There we
Oh,
go.
my lord. Will I ever make sense?
yeah, that was me in the Melania fight.
She straight up is just like, nobody told me there would be books in this library.
Ready to pull this lever?
We can pull the lever without any issue, so feel free to do it.
I was gonna make sure Toaster was like in view of it or something
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the sake of the stream.
I am in fact right here. And it does move the whole thing round. In this greatly positions, if you look down there, if you
That
look,
was brave.
the
I want to try it. I want to see.
the item in the hair is now on that little ledge that Illusory was telling us to look at
Yeah, so
before.
when we go back down to talk to Ansbach, we'll
Yep,
get that item as well.
we'll grab it, exactly. Now, if we go just to the others, is it the other side or is it up the stairs? Let's just see real quick. It's up the stairs. We will run into the room that Freya is in, and we can talk to her.
This is such a fun level. I
I
really
love it.
just like the level design. I like the fact that they, because they've had big libraries in the past, but to spice it up, they made it like a museum as well kind of space. Like, it's where they keep a lot of important artifacts. And...
So I just unlocked the grace for everyone. I'm going to banish you all from my world, so that we can individually talk to Freya, and also so that she stops repeating her dialogue every single time one of you takes a step. So I am just standing in front of Freya. Let me know when we are ready to speak to her.
7th floor is the best, Grace.
Yep, there's a little Freya icon on it.
Alright, and then where is... Oh. Shit. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Ready.
Yep.
Call you good?
Good to go.
Okay, let's talk to her.
Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance. I'm afraid I'm busy, truly. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
So she tells us, crap, I wish I talked to Ansbach. So if we travel back down to the first floor, we can now talk to him about Freya, and we can give him the secret right scroll, which will unlock the rest of this quest.
Okay.
So just go do that.
Can't remember if I found it or not.
In your quest? Or in your game? Or just in general? Because we were all standing in front of him.
Yeah, I'm saying like I can't remember if I found him in my game in the storehouse.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I explored the storehouse backwards because I found it from upstairs first.
He came through the church.
Oh.
Yeah, I explored the entire Shadowkeep from the church, so I only like did a cursory like, oh, let's look at the front of the castle. Oh, let's look at the front of the storehouse. Did he move?
He shouldn't have.
He's in the normal spot for me.
Yeah.
Maybe, I might not know where that is. Let's see.
So you warp back down to the first floor, and then you go straight, basically straight ahead. Like obviously you have to wrap around in the level, but you would go straight ahead.
Oh, here's
from
the weird
bonfire.
skeleton again. Okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna go around like you're gonna wrap around that skeleton. You're gonna go like up some stairs a little bit, and you're just going straight ahead from that side of Grace, basically. But you have to kind of stake your way through the storehouse.
All right, I've made it to him.
I'm killing some enemies really quick to make them stop trying to pelt me with magic from afar. There we go. All right, we can talk to Ansbach now. Is everyone good?
Yep.
Yep.
Give me yeah.
Okay.
What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Mohg's remains? The implications are rather unnerving. Well, what's this? Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Mohg to gain entrance to the land of shadow were not enough.
Sorry,
He
we're
plans to
telling
use
about
his
Freya, right?
corpse as the
Giving him the
vehicle
secret
of
right scroll.
King Consort.
Oh, okay.
He has forsaken Lord Mohg's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tender Mikola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better.
So before we continue the dialogue, once he's done talking, I want to talk about that specific thing that he just said, which I think is maybe the funniest joke in this entire DLC. So he's speaking about the secret rite and everything that he just learned about Mikola's plan. And he says, this I should have known, even the truth itself was mere folly. Like this idea that of the truth of things is like even more absurd than what he believed. We learned that Mikola used Mohg's body to gain entrance to the Land of Shadow. That's just a hard set thing. A lot of people miss this aspect. Mohg's body was needed to gain entrance here. Ansbach tells us that very directly. But then he says, I'm afraid, or he plans to use his corpse as a vessel for his king consort. I'm afraid Mikola fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. My dear lord deserved better. To put this into like 2024 terms, Ansbach just said, oh, Mikola intends to cuck Mohg for Radahn. That's embarrassing. Which is really funny. That is, I think that's some of the funniest dialogue in any Souls game ever. And it kind of fuels the rest of, in my mind, like Ansbach's character. He's this like pure blood knight, this man that is trying to create this pure blood for his death cult. He's basically this like perfect fascist warrior. And he's like, I can't believe the cute femboy is cucking my lord, which is really funny. Just really funny commentary, I think, that a lot of people miss out on, that I just think is hysterical. Let's talk to him again.
Righteous Tarnished, you have my gratitude. You have given me the answers I needed, but I can hardly fathom it. Such folly. Unto the end. I am a warrior, but I've aged. I cannot afford to act hastily. Curse it all. I know my limits. I could spend the rest of my life honing my craft, and still that creature would be out of my blade's reach. The absolute folly of it all.
All right. And then we'll be able to tell him about Freya's decision.
Freya, by the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true red mane she is, hardly troubled by the rot. Righteous Tarnished, could you please give this to Freya? Thanks to you, she too will have the answers she requires. Yes. I can see her barreling into the fray right now.
He gives us a letter for Freya.
Perhaps I shouldn't meddle in her affairs, but this is the only way I can help.
And now we can teleport back to the 7th floor to deliver that letter to her.
So how do they know each other besides this instance right now?
They were all part of Leda's like journeying group. They were all charmed by Mikola, so they were all part of the same party.
But beyond that, besides that, that's the only thing that brought them together.
Yes, that's the only thing that brought them together.
Yeah.
Okay, they had no.
Charmed is what essentially grouped them, and that the whole point is they have massively disparate backgrounds and motivations. So the moment the charm is gone, they just like go split up across the map to do what they actually came here for.
Ansbach is probably aware of her allegiance as a Redmane, because the Redmanes are like very powerful knights. But other than that, he doesn't have any connection to her at all. They're just work peers, basically.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if there was like, is it somebody he knew prior to the mind control, or was this like a
no, just good buddies from work, basically.
Yeah, just seeing a person. Okay.
All right.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Truly, I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
And then we can pass on that letter to her once we're all ready.
Ready.
Yeah.
Yep.
From Sir Ansbach? To me? What on earth could it... Oh. Yes. Of course. I see. As the Festival of War concluded, General Radahn's soul met an honorable end, but kindly Mikola wishes to revive it, which is fine by me. I know it would pain old Jeren, but war has always suited General Radahn best, and certainly far more than any honorable death. Endless war to invigorate the soul.
Wait, what?
As befits General Radahn, the great lion.
So she says something pretty fucking interesting there, which is something, again, that a lot of people miss and misunderstand. So this is an interesting connection back to Jeren, the man who is running the festival, the Radahn festival, the weird witch hunter in the colorful clothing. He was trying to kill Radahn in an honorable way. He didn't just want him to die of rot. He would just like let him wander the wastes and then was sending warriors to kill him for an honorable death, which was part of a pact that he and Jeren had made, as indicated to us by the item descriptions on Jaren's equipment, which I don't have in front of me right now, but we'll read them when we get them. And here, Freya's saying, oh, Mikola intends to revive Radahn. I guess Jeren will be kind of upset after all the hard work he put into the Radahn festival, but at the end of the day, like, living to see more war is probably best for Radahn. That's what all of us Redmanes strive for.
Thank you.
Oh,
Now I finally cast off my misgivings.
Is that what Radahn would have wanted, guys?
Yes, that is what he would want, because he's a warrior.
To face your bow.
He wants to be resurrected after suffering through the rot, which he will just go back to again?
He wouldn't.
He's not going to... He wouldn't?
No, the rot infected his body before. He has a new body now. That's what we just learned.
But I'm saying, wouldn't the rot just affect him again? Like, the rot isn't going away. The rot is still consuming this place.
It's only consuming Caelid. It's not here.
Yeah, this isn't Caleb.
I guess it's true. He can just live in this weird purgatory forever.
You can just never
sure.
go back to Florida. My husband.
Yeah, you can,
Exactly.
he can
Yeah.
never go back home, but okay.
Yeah.
So wait, you just trapped him. You trapped him in like a fucking worse place.
But the
Not Florida? Yeah.
But the thing is he is now a lord. He's a lord to a divinity. He would be Mikola's king consort. So he's coming back with vast more power in order to enact the will. He would go on to rule in his own capital.
Brave warrior. Perhaps next time.
This just doesn't
we
seem like a
too
very well thought out
will meet on
plan.
the
I just don't
battlefield.
think that this is gonna work the way that they want it.
I mean, he's the consort to his own cousin. There's other things to be worried about.
Yeah.
Well, sure, but I mean,
Cousin, more like
That's
half
typical
brother, stepbrother.
That's even more
Yeah,
closer.
it is.
Step brother, I'm stuck in the shadow realm.
Yeah, exactly. So after we
I
speak
brought
to
you
Freya,
back from the rot so you can impreg me.
yeah. So this is this.
I told the other guy he could, but we're only using his body actually.
but also,
Yes.
where
His body.
where is Radahn? Where's his new body?
Impreg me
Here?
with the blood god's bod, but
Yeah.
your soul.
So here's what we learned. To put this in very plain terms, we killed Mohg, who was working with Mikola in order to gain access to the Lands of Shadow. Mikola said that, basically partnered with Mohg to be like, hey, you can be my consort. We're going to work on this together. But then the second that the plan ended up with Mohg dead, Mikola was like, haha, the entire time I was never planning on going to the prom with you. I'm just going to use your corpse as a body for my real boyfriend to be resurrected into. So they take
Yeah.
Lord Mohg's body here to the Land of Shadow where Mikola is, and Mikola enters the Shadow Tower with the intent of using Mohg's body to put Radahn's healed, resurrected soul into. And
Yeah, they want the D, but not the U. The
Yes.
whole U, get rid of that. Replace it with somebody that's more incesty.
yes, exactly.
But he's here.
By the way, this
Yeah,
story was
Mohg's
written-
body
this
is
story was set
here.
up by George R. R. Martin.
No. So Radahn's here.
Radahn is
It
dead.
is-
He has a soul. His soul is floating in the ether. Mikola intends
and is
to
being-
resurrect him.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Here though, he wants to
Yeah.
bring Radahn here.
Sure, yeah. He wants to bring him to the gate of divinity.
So we can't actually find Onspock again, can we?
He should be
What?
down here, but
The skeleton room doesn't have an Onspock in it.
oh, maybe he just moved on. It won't break the quest. Let me double check on something.
Wait, wouldn't he stop the stars again?
Not necessarily. He has new priorities.
Okay.
Him stopping the stars it's not actually that big of a deal. Like, I mean, it's a big deal for like Ronnie, but that doesn't that doesn't destroy the world for anyone else.
I'm not worried about anyone else.
Yeah, you have to realize him just stopping the stars is just something that he wants to do for his own gain. So him coming back would mean, yes, he would stop the stars, but he's coming back even more powerful now, which is good for him. Like that's
Whatever, I killed God. It's fine. The more concern is just I don't want that guy back. I don't like enemies that I killed coming back.
yeah, he's gonna come back in a different body, in a much scarier,
offends
healthier
the
body.
You don't like that, and yet you play Souls games?
So
Well, every enemy I kill doesn't come back. That's kind of like the gimmick of Soul games. You beat the
Until you
boss, they
sit
don't
down.
come back.
all right, I'm going back up to the
I was gonna
7th
say
floor.
the majority of enemies you kill come back. To these guys.
Yes, but not the bosses.
All right. I'm opening my world. But yeah, so everything we just learned was like a pretty fucking big deal. Freya should be gone. Onspock should be gone. Basically what we learned is that Miquella's actual plan was to take Mohg's body after coming to this land of shadow, ascend to the top of a tower and do a divine rite to turn himself into a god so he can resurrect his stepbrother and marry him.